Okay, guys, doing this again. So this time I'll be sort of showing you how to actually choose your drums. And I think this is one of the most difficult parts if you actually learning for new producers. This was where I actually struggled on the most when I was starting out a few years ago. Choosing drums is not it's not very simple. It's not very simple because I don't know how to explain it, but you can hear your tracks if you're starting out like some people don't notice that it's the drums they use that are not uh, just don't blend in with each other. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna I don't know if I should be doing this, but anyways, I'm gonna take this. These are my projects I did. Um, as you can see, they're written old projects. I did these projects in 2013, if you can believe it. 2013 and 2013 was the year I actually learned how to. I was introduced to FL Studio. So I'm gonna take one of the projects and I'm just gonna let you listen for a few minutes. Like it won't even be a minute because I know how they sound like. Okay, let's. You can see I use this. What I use this as my kick. You can hear it. It's very empty for a kick. It's very empty for a kick. So it couldn't be my main kick. But I actually used it when I was starting out, and I thought it sounded fine because you can see the work I did. Because I actually worked on this one, even though it sounds very bad. It's very bad, guys. I'll make more videos of these projects. I'll just show you how crappy I was because you can actually see there's a lot of them. Ah, shit. They were saved in my friend's laptop. It's what I was using when he's the one who had FL Studio, so I just used his laptop then. But my point is the drums have to sort of blend in with each other because that's when they will be able to be mixed very well. And they should also like fill in the whole spectrum. I don't know if that makes sense, but let me do this. Okay, I won't be able to explain this part here using this crap sounds. But my point is you must be able to choose your drums based on the type of track you are producing. People produce different tracks, and how you gain experience on which drums to choose. It's with your ear and the type of music you've been listening to and the type of music you are actually making now. And guys, for example, you can see this is a remix I made, The Major featuring Lizzy, Afro dub. So I was going for an Afro track, so I was sure to add a lot of African sounds. You can, that's the vocal. You can hear the head, the kick, shaker. You see, shaker, African right, left, tambourine. My point is, you hear that my sounds are African sounds. So when you're actually making a sort of Afro track, you must choose the sounds that are closely related to that genre. And this is not limited to what I'm saying. If you gain more experience, because a few weeks ago, I think last week, I was watching this other video by XD. He made like house tracks out of trap sounds. that's not easy to do, guys. And what I'm trying to say is you're not limited to using to those the type of sounds, but when you're starting out, I was treating this. Let me see for the check sound. You can hear there for this track, for it's a deep tech. There are not that many Afro sounds. There are not those drums like these drums, this shaker, these things. Yeah, there are not too much of them because that's an Afro track and this is a deep tech track. Let me check this one. I don't know this type of track this one is, but you can easily tell that it's not that much of an Afro track like my type of Afro track anyways, because Afro track these days it's not easy to just say yeah this. So you must choose your drums well, guys, and the trick to choosing drums is finding samples. I know many will say we don't have these samples, we don't have those samples. But if I can tell you something now based on samples, if you're at a point whereby you're actually struggling to find samples and you're asking people around for samples and packs and all that stuff, my advice to that is actually I sort of treat it as a phase. When you're actually producing music, it's a phase, and if you're gonna stay on that phase for too long, then you are in trouble, and you will be in trouble for quite a long time. I also was there, like saying, asking people around, asking producers for packs and samples and all that stuff. If you stay there on that phase, guys, will be in trouble because the next thing you're gonna ask producers on how to mix your tracks. The next thing you're gonna ask them how to master. The next thing you're gonna ask them how to find plugins. The next thing you're gonna ask them how to. You'll keep on asking them, man. The guys, people don't want to share their packs, guys, and that's as simple as that. That's as simple as that. Oh, I did. Okay, I will do another video on how to find sample packs on the internet, cause that's where I got mine on the internet. But right now I don't have any internet, so you just must Google sample packs everywhere. Search anywhere, you'll find sample packs.